Water butts are a great way to capture water all year round, especially during those wet months of winter and autumn. And to be able to save water for use in our gardens during the dry, hot spells during summer and spring is such a wonderful opportunity. And plants love rainwater. Fitting a water butt is easy and straightforward, as long as you follow a few simple steps. Firstly, you need to make sure your water butt is close enough to your downpipe that the diverter kit is able to reach. This is usually around 50 centimetres. And secondly, you want to make sure that your water butt is on a solid and level base. This will ensure that it's not going to tip over, especially when it's full of water. So we've positioned our base and water butt, and now we're just going to double check the distance from the water butt to the downpipe. Yeah, we've got 30 centimetres, so it's more than adequate to fit our diverter pipe. We just want to make sure that the base orientation is in the correct position. So you look at your base, you'll see it have an indentation. Now this is to enable it to receive a watering can. So you just need to make sure that that indentation is in line with your tap. So this next stage, we're going to look at fitting the diverter kit to the downpipe. There is a little bit of measuring at this point, so do refer to the instructions. You're going to need a level and a pen or a pencil, and we're going to transfer the level from the top of the water butt across to the downpipe. And we're just going to make a mark, like so. And then you're going to need a tape measure, and we're going to measure 1 centimetre down from the mark we've just made, and then we're going to make another mark 3 centimetres down from the mark we've previously made. For this next stage, we're going to actually cut the downpipe. So you're going to need a pair of safety glasses and a pair of gloves. I'm going to be using a pipe cutting saw, but an hacksaw will be equally as good. Looking back at the marks we've made, the first cut we're going to make is the bottom line. So you need to get a firm grip of the pipe, and you want to try and keep your cut as straight as possible. Now we've made our first cut, we're going to move on and make our second cut. I always generally make the lower cut first because it enables you to take a good grip of the pipe to make the second cut. So now we've made our cut, we're going to need to fit the diverter. But in order to do that, we're going to need a little bit of movement in this to lower it down so we can actually get the diverter in place. So in order to loosen this pipe, we're going to pull the screw out of the wall bracket slightly, and this should enable us to slide this pipe down like so. And this will enable us to be able to fit the diverter. So you want the square end facing upwards, like so, and just push that so it's a tight fit. We need to make sure that this out pipe is facing your water butt, and then we'll reposition over the lower part of the pipe, and we can just pull that up to meet the diverter, and then we can fasten the wall bracket up tight again. So this next stage, we're going to connect the actual water butt to the downpipe. Get a section of hose, it needs to be just pushed onto the diverter, and then that will push onto the hose attachment of the water butt. And the final thing to do now is just to put the lid on.